And it just came over the wires that Joe Rogan just endorsed me. Is that good? Thank you, Joe.
If things go the way they are like this for Kamala, you're going to know who the winner is very early on November 5th. You're not going to have to wait too long. It could happen like this. Boom. And they can't play any games. And it's over.
Come on up here, Elon. He created the first major American car company in generations, and his rocket company is the only reason we can now send American astronauts into space. Come here. Take over, Elon. Yes, take over.
And what happened all of a sudden? An alliance happens with Tucker and Elon. Then an alliance happens with Tucker and Trump. It was always there, but it got even stronger. Then all of a sudden, Elon brings Trump on X, interviews him, gets nearly 1 billion views. Are you kidding me? And then he says, I'm going to give you $45 million a month for the rest of the 4 months, not to him, but to Super PAC. And then now he's saying he's going to go out there and campaign for him, and he speaks at Butler.
You know, the true test of someone's character is how they behave under fire. And we had one president who couldn't climb a flight of stairs, and another who was fist pumping after getting shot. Fight, fight, fight. Blood coming down the face. Now, America is the home of the brave. And there's no truer test than courage under fire. So who do you want representing America?
Wait, you got Tucker, Elon, you got all these guys supporting, everyone's coming together. You got RFK, Bobby on the other side.
Now a supporter of former President Donald Trump.
You got Vivek, you got J.D. Vance, you got Peter Thiel. Are you serious? Yes. You just had the Border Patrol unions. You just had the fact that 97% of the money they give to Democrats, the union that they've had, they're now saying they're not going to be voting for anybody. They're not taking a position, yes. They haven't seen something like this in a while.
Many union members see Trump as a defender of American jobs and industry, especially as Democratic policies push green energy changes that could threaten traditional work sectors. Trump's focus on job security, better wages, and keeping work in America resonates with everyday workers who feel left behind.
You're going to see more videos going viral of people crying like never before. And they're going to ask themselves, how did this happen? But it's called, people are sick of it. They're seeing through your bullshit. They believed you during COVID. They realized you were playing games. They gave you a chance. They realized you're just trying to take advantage of them. And this whole globalist agenda that you got, people are not for. They don't want you to get into their business. And that's becoming evident.
Anti-establishment figures in U.S. presidential history have often faced fierce resistance and complex legacies. Leaders like Andrew Jackson, Theodore Roosevelt, and even Donald Trump brought populist energy, challenging entrenched political norms and pushing back against elite influences. These presidents often stirred both loyalty and opposition, navigating intense criticism while reshaping policies and energizing grassroots support. Abraham Lincoln and John F. Kennedy stand out as transformative leaders who, despite their different eras, each confronted powerful opposition to drive significant change.
If you think about the anti-establishment candidates, let's go through a list of them. Lincoln was anti-establishment. His own party didn't want to stop slavery, and his own party, the other side, definitely didn't want it. Democrats didn't want to stop that, but Republicans were also like, hey, leave it alone. What are you doing? Now I'm doing it. Anti-establishment candidate, one of the greatest presidents of all time, the first Republican
one of the greatest
president,
men of all time.
one of the greatest men of all time. Oh, there's no question about it. First Republican president gets assassinated. Ronald Reagan, anti-establishment. What happened to him? Assassination attempt. John F. Kennedy, anti-establishment. What happened to him? His brother, Bobby Kennedy, anti-establishment. What happened to him? MLK, anti-establishment. What happened to him? Donald Trump, anti-establishment. What happened to him how many times?
Lincoln preserved the Union and abolished slavery amid a devastating civil war, reshaping America's moral and political landscape. Kennedy, navigating the Cold War, championed civil rights and inspired a new generation with his vision of public service and bold space exploration goals. Both men were deeply admired, yet faced fierce resistance from political adversaries, leaving legacies defined by courage, progress, and the profound impact of their leadership.
Let's go through establishment candidates. Obama, what happened to him? Protected. Biden, protected. Clinton, protected. Senior, protected. GW, protected. Carter, protected. You go through a list of establishment, they're protected. You go list of anti-establishment. They either kick you out first and force you to resign, like they did with Nixon, which he shouldn't have resigned, or they're gonna find a way to eliminate you. They don't like anti-establishment candidates. They don't, because they cannot be controlled. And unfortunately and fortunately, this guy cannot be controlled. Most people model themselves after somebody. I want to be like Ronald Reagan. I want to be like John F. Kennedy. I want to be like Barack Obama. I want to be like Bill Clinton. Every once in a while, somebody comes up that's not trying to be like anybody. They're just unique. This guy's unique. This guy's very unique. You've not experienced a candidate like this.
No.
He's rough around the edges. He believes in the basic rules. Attack, attack, attack. Never admit you lost. Always be in the offensive. Never admit to being wrong. He plays a very different game. And a part that helps him out is he was raised in an environment with a lot of tough guys. When you're raised in an environment with a lot of tough guys, you either get scared or you see patterns on how they try to bully you. And you'll say, oh, okay, that's what you want to do? No problem, no problem. I will store it right here. 6 years later, I remember when that guy did that with me. Let me use this. Here's what's gonna happen right now. This guy's been trained for this moment his entire life. His skin is so thick. Imagine what used to bother him 30 years ago that no longer bothers him today. Imagine what used to bother him 20 years ago that no longer bothers him today. What hasn't he got through right now? They don't know how to handle a guy like this. This is the most intimidating, most obnoxious, annoying opponent they've ever had. Think about how a Barack Obama, a Pelosi, a Hillary, a Schumer, a Newsom, an AOC, visualize how they're sleeping. Whatever hotel they're at, whatever Airbnb they're at, whatever house they're at, whatever penthouse they're at, they finish the night watching CNN or Fox. And they finish the night on X, okay? They go to sleep having nightmares about him every flippin' night. In the middle of the night, they wake up.
Thank you, honey. Have a good time. Thank you. It's cute. This is fun. I could do this all day. I wouldn't mind this job. I like this job. I think I might come back and do it again. Thank you.